have to do this quick. Been a few weeks. There's no one here right now. $69. Burn out pit bike tank. Yeah, so annoying. Made a few videos before this one. They all stuffed up because people kept rocking up, and it's just annoying as. There's a cap. So I'll try to get this done as quick as I can, and hopefully nobody else rocks up. So that's been rearranged a little bit there. It was a bit messier and everything, hadn't been touched, so it's been back here on this tree because that's been added to it. Nothing significant or anything, just a little bit more of it. Taken all the green leaves and done what they do. Wasn't the bit that I put there. Alright, so I forgot to show the lighter. See my blue lighter? And just so you know, I think I told you in the last video actually, because there was pickets, little picket seats. I had some up there on this side, and they had some up there, and I threw my blue lighter on top of the pickets that were up there. And a week ago, the pickets were still here on both sides. I didn't film though because there was people around, and it just got too chaotic, so I could only have like a little look around. And the blue lighter was over there, so they'd gone up there and grabbed it, thrown it off, and it was right next to, or right half a metre away from here it is, from the mouth guard. It was just sitting like there somewhere. So I saw that once I'd done the round. I went down there and then walked back up here. So yeah, so a week ago nothing had changed from when I came back from, when I went away like 3 weeks ago, and then ended up coming back here after like a week or something. Nothing had changed, or yeah, basically nothing. All the pickets and all that was still up there, and that's what it was like before I left. And I thought, that's odd. Like, it's been 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, nothing's changed. And that was roughly a week ago. And now I'm back again, and there's been a few changes. Pickets are gone, this is here. This little part of it on the right hand side of my hand, that's all new. It's just the typical stuff they do though. And I'm pretty sure those pickets there, what they've done, that's newish. But apart from that, like, all of this is roughly the same. Nothing that I can really notice anyway. Yeah, there's a bit more around. Something I want to show you is down there near the footy posts. But we'll go to the next tree first. I'll quickly go around this side. I hope they build onto this on either side. God damn it. They probably won't though. A little picket stash. Still got this one sitting in there. Still got that bit of wood there. I think that's the only one that's still up there. Yeah, it is. Well, there might be another one there or something, but most of them have come down. My tuna can, still there. Has not been touched. Yeah, we'll go over to those trees now. Wait, before I go, these black feathers, I nearly forgot to talk about them. So yeah, I don't really get black feathers like that. There's pure black ones, so it's interesting seeing them there. Usually they're cockatoo ones or from like a rosella or something. Alright, so on this next tree, the picture of the boys back. Isn't that something? I'm not going to flip it over because I know 100% that's what it is. There's a right foot here, except you can't see it on camera. That's where it's at, big toe, little toe, ankle, here, or there. I'd say it was here. But yeah, that, I'm pretty sure it was buried underneath the rubble here because I couldn't find it. It would have been like that because I was keeping an eye on that bottle cap to see if they put it over there and bashed it into the log, which they haven't yet. But yeah, so like a week ago and even before that, that picture was, I couldn't find it, like it was hidden. I knew it would still be here somewhere, but that's been like brought back from underneath it and placed on top of it, and then that's been put on top of it to hold it there, because that's exactly how I left it when I was leaving it. I'd always put a little stick over it like that just to stop it from blowing. So that's interesting, that's blatant. The little things, you got that, the coat hanger's still there, then you got that, I put that up there, the bolt, or the nut, sorry, it's still there too. This is interesting. Poppy appeal. Don't know if it was something to do with the sport going on here or what. But yeah, so there's been a motorbike cutting sick. And you know, the fuel tank up there. This has to be blue though, doesn't it? But anyway, we'll go down here to where the rest of it is. Or to where something else is. A little bit of a strange one actually today. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the next week. You can't make it up. Just everywhere. Everywhere. I know it's a ridiculously common colour for plastic and just man-made items. I get it, but it's always fucking blue. So yeah, have a look at this little scene. Looks like it's staged to me, from humans and cryptids. So just look at the colour scheme. A few burnt pickets. Some burnt wood. Blown up the odorant can. I mean, just, you know, root system there, the top of it's burnt. Now, inexperienced people will look at this and go, so what? Like, some kids tried lighting a fire, blah, blah, blah. Did they? Really? Is that what you think? See, I know that humans, well, teenagers, because look, you got the motorbike skid mark here as well. And then whatever that is, I don't know if that's just a bike. It's a much thinner tyre. But yeah, they've been cutting sick. Especially up there and everything. But what's been going on with this motorbike? There's obviously, because look, there's a front fender guard. Like what? Oh yeah, this by the way hasn't been bashed in yet. That's just held on the side there like that. Because I had it up the top. But anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, experience will tell you that this is being staged. There's dead giveaways. That is not a human attempt at making a fire. I'm telling you right now. But you got the motorbike fender there. You've got the burnout tank up there. Listen to that. There's one of those wind things. Because there's a house up there on the hill. Just got so much more eerie then. But yeah, I mean, what are the chances that cloth's blue? You've got, what is this from? Superior puncture resistance. Shepherd cycle. It's got something to do with a bike, actually. Yeah. Interesting that. That's a very poor attempt at making a fire, if it is humans. And they would have had to have been here at night, or close to it, because people, like, it's a pretty common place. And then you got houses, like you got a house there, a house up there, so they, I don't think would be entirely happy seeing fire down here or smelling smoke. So yeah, this just looks as dodgy as anything. But your untrained eye won't be able to tell the difference. That's what I'm trying to get at here. For anybody that's like seen this sort of stuff, just put two and two together really. I mean, the colours, just the layout of all the logs there, how a few of them have been burnt, majority of it isn't. Yeah, but they've made it look like it's people. That's what I'm saying. It's staged. It's all a setup, like, you know, human activity. The fender, and then you got the you got the fuel tank up there that's melted. So I find that interesting. But then there's somewhere else, like down by the creek, there's a little bit more evidence. So we'll go down there and have a look. But yeah, this is interesting because there's There's never been anything here before. It's usually always over near the playground and the trees and everything. So it's interesting to see that, how it is. See how long it stays here and all the rest of it. We'll see if this rag smells like fucking deodorant, eh? Bad idea, but no, it just smells. Wait, no, it just smells like rag, cloth, material, you know. But yeah, I mean, look, you can tell there's been no fire. The ground's got no friggin' ash or soot or anything on it. Just all these bits. There you've got a little bit. But it's not enough. Like it's it makes me laugh actually. Alright, I'm going down the creek. I'm just going over here. It's just the other end of the oval, it's just over there. Because I want to try get a little tree on as my thumbnail. So I'll just be focusing on that for 10 seconds. But yeah, it's strange about the motorbike fuel tank and the fender and everything. I haven't found the rest of the bike. I don't know where it is. It's just weird because there's a deodorant can as well. Like, so it's just over there, the tank. Was that over there with the rest of what I just showed you guys? And then cryptids have just moved it up there? And if so, why the deodorant can? Like, the fuel would be enough to get a fire going if it was the kids. Why is it melted in the first place? You know, how's it? Oh, damn it. Didn't even get to see what it was. Hang on. Probably just a rabbit. Yeah, there's so many questions with that. I mean, yeah, it could easily just be kids. But the way it's all like laid out and everything, it's just not normal. But yeah, this is what I wanted to get, hopefully. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. That's interesting too. It's a placement of that. If I don't get this thumbnail, that's ripped off. I don't know how long I've focused in on other things though. Hopefully that will do it. Still there. It's been like a month now. And something else I want to show you is down here. Damn, the videos always just seem to just slip away from me and go for ages. I must be talking a hell of a lot of shit in them. Yeah, but look, it's overgrown in here now. Not fully, but it's starting to get longer. Where is it? There it is. Right, there's just a lot of dog prints, as usual. But that one right there. Actually, what? That way, this way. See a few clear toe marks. That's only 5 inches. So 6 inches probably. So yeah, that's interesting. Looks like there's another one there going that way, but that's the back end of it or something. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know what I'm walking down here for with the camera rolling. There's nothing I want to show you, but I find it odd how there's a stone bank over there, or gravel bank. There's gravel in this section. And yeah, it's just weird. There's just gravelly sections in this creek. And there just happens to be a bank up there that's all gravel, so I wonder what they do over there, if they do anything. I need to get over there. This is usually where the crayfish are, along this stretch here. But today I haven't seen any of them. It's been there for ages. But that break hasn't. That's like, it's not new now, but I've shown it in other videos and everything. But that, yeah, would have been coming out right here, as you can see the angle of it. So somebody or something's broken it off. I'd say it was them, just for easier access through here. Because look at the trail, still goes, and then it just stops. Oh no, it goes there, it goes out that way, and they can just sit in there, whatever they do. Oh, look at that tree break there. It could have been from a combination of cockatoos and the wind or weather, but probably not. Yeah, there's I gotta go to the other little bits. There's not much else to show for this vid, but I'll go get it done. Someone's been sitting there, right there. Oh yeah, look at these wild strawberries. It's this plant here, it's everywhere. Oh, see this one. Looks good. No, that's not sweet at all. Oh, if they're eating those, poor things, they're terrible. I should bring some of my homemade strawberries. Absolutely 100 times better than that. Well, that was no good. Yeah, suss out here. I've just come out of where the strawberry was in the bush. Been cutting sick on them odies. So I wonder if they were just like purposely trying to just cane the absolute crap out of it and just run it into the ground, and then they've like burnt it and all that stuff. Because why, like, I don't know. That's gonna rack my brain for a little bit, that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna really say much more about it, to be honest. We'll see how long those the blue plastic stays around for, the motorbike pieces, and if we see the full bike anywhere. See here again, another doughy, and then you got More fire evidence here. Not much, just a little bit, but still there. That's a rubber. No, that's hard plastic, sorry. So that's interesting. Oh, hello, blue wren. Damn it, they're so hard to get good footage of unless they're really close to you. They're just too quick. They're so cool. Like a neon blue. But yeah, well there's that green plank. It's been pushed down from the little rains we've had the last few weeks. If you look over there, interesting pile of sticks. Yeah, not much really. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you this. The rock that was inside this shoal, in between this tree here, gone. You know, the one that was wedged in here nicely? Missing. And I couldn't see it anywhere around here. I didn't really look ridiculously hard or anything, but it's not anywhere obvious, so we'll move on to the next spot. It's so overgrown. Mower man hasn't been here. Have a look out there. There's a bit mowed, probably can't tell, but on the hills, and there is behind there too, but I reckon he'll come next week. It's Friday tomorrow, so. Yeah, alright, in here I noticed some stuff. This obviously was never like that. It wasn't here a week ago. It's pretty random. Whole bunch of ferns just placed in the middle there like that. Looks like something's maybe even was sitting in the middle on them. They're flattened out. And then the same things over there. We'll go down there a little bit. Even this looks a bit different here. Just how that's all placed like that. I'm not sure if some of these rocks have been rearranged and moved around and all that, but usually it's more straight across like how it is down there. So I'm not too sure what's going on with that. I'll have to track it. But yeah, same thing. And underneath those ferns there's sticks and small branches and stuff going across. And it hasn't been hot enough for people to come down here and like want to swim and all that kind of thing. And it's not even good enough anyway to do it there. So I don't know, I haven't seen that before. That's very interesting. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Track there. You've got that blind there.